Here in Dallas, it was 6:01 p.m., April 4th, 1968, when Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was struck and killed by a single bullet. That moment altered American history and had a big effect on a young T.D. Jakes. The pastor sat down with Channel 8's Rebecca Lopez to explain how.
I don't think there will ever be a next Dr. King.
Bishop T.D. Jakes was 11 years old when Dr. Martin Luther King was killed.
I was at school, and all I can remember is the teacher putting her head down on her desk, and everybody was crying.
We have information that King has been shot.
Dr. King was assassinated on April 4th, 1968 at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, the night before he had given a prophetic speech.
So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
A vibrant hero to me and to our family and to much of the community. It was a great loss.
Dr. King was a hero to many as he traveled the nation fighting for equality. In 1963, he came to Dallas, where at the time the city had one of the largest KKK chapters in the United States. He gave this interview to WFAA.
I think Dallas has made a start, and this means that there is a challenge to keep moving because there's still much to be done.
Members of the Potter's House family.
Almost 40 years later, King's wife, Coretta Scott King, came to Dallas for the dedication of the Potter's House Church.
She was telling me what it was like to be in the house when the bombs went off and what the force felt like that blew her backwards into the kitchen, and what she thought as a mother.
50 years after King's death, Bishop Jakes says some of his dreams have been realized.
There's certainly proof of his legacy that endures and continues on.
But he says racism still exists in our nation today.
What I think he would find disturbing is the very thing that disturbed him toward the end of his life was systemic racism that has entered into the fabric and the culture of our country.
Bishop Jakes says he has hope that there are solutions past the anger and the rhetoric.
I think that there's a way forward. Right now, there's so much ignorance. It has become fashionable to be ignorant.
Dr. King was only 39 years old when he died, but he left behind words of wisdom, words that have helped shape Bishop Jakes and so many others that carry his legacy.
I have a dream today.
I'm just awed by the courage that he must have had with all of those odds against him, and to fight forward is very inspirational to us all.
Because I have a dream.
Rebecca Lopez, Channel 8 News.